Meghan Markle, once heralded as a breath of fresh air within the British royal family, now finds herself at the centre of yet another controversy. This time, it's not about a Netflix deal, a Spotify podcast, or even a headline-grabbing interview. No, this time, it's about something far more symbolic, her connection to the monarchy itself. But let's not sugarcoat it. This is not just another royal squabble, it's a public rejection so bold, so calculated, it leaves no room for interpretation. And it all starts with a simple, yet very deliberate, *delete button star. Insiders are talking. The whispers are deafening. Meghan Markle, the Duchess of Sussex, allegedly reached out directly to King Charles III with a request that's left many rolling their eyes and shaking their heads. She wanted her profile, her royal *legacy*, if you can even call it that, updated on the official royal family website. But the king? Oh, he didn't just ignore her request. He went a step further. Her name? Gone. Erased. Wiped clean from the royal records online. Let's break this down because, honestly, it's a move that speaks volumes. Meghan Markle, who stepped back from royal duties in 2020 with her husband Prince Harry, has spent the last few years building, or trying to build, a new identity as a global influencer, a changemaker, and an independent voice. But the results? Let's just say they've been mixed. Netflix? A few projects, sure, but nothing groundbreaking. Spotify? A podcast that barely made a ripple before the deal was quietly terminated. And let's not even start on those supposed content creation promises. For someone so intent on carving out her narrative, the actual output has been underwhelming, to say the least. And yet, Meghan reportedly believed that these efforts, these scattered, inconsistent ventures, were enough to warrant a presence on the royal family's virtual stage. Let that sink in. She willingly left the institution, criticized it publicly in interviews, and yet now, she wants them to spotlight her achievements? If that doesn't scream *entitlement*, I don't know what does. But King Charles? Oh, he wasn't having it. Not even close. Instead of indulging her request, he delivered a swift, silent message. By removing her name entirely from the website, he's made his position crystal clear. Meghan Markle is no longer a part of the royal narrative. Period. End of story. Now, let's be real. This isn't just a petty move, it's a strategic one. King Charles has spent the last 2 years streamlining the monarchy, cutting loose ends, and reinforcing what the institution stands for: duty, tradition, and continuity. Meghan's request, with its undertones of self-promotion, was never going to align with that vision. And let's not forget, this is the same monarchy she and Harry so publicly criticized. The Oprah interview. Harry's memoir, *spare star. The constant media appearances where they painted the institution as outdated, cold, and even toxic. And yet, here she was, knocking on the palace door, digitally, of course, asking for recognition. The audacity, right? But here's where it gets even more interesting. Meghan didn't just want her name on the website for vanity's sake, although, let's be honest, that's probably a big part of it. No, this was about something deeper. It was about relevance. About clinging to a title, a heritage, a connection that she knows still carries weight. Because let's face it, without the Duchess of Sussex branding, what does Meghan Markle really have? This move by King Charles isn't just about cutting ties. It's about setting boundaries. It's about reminding the world, and Meghan herself, that you can't have it both ways. You can't step back, throw stones, and then expect to waltz back in when it suits you. And the reaction? Oh, people are talking. Social media erupted, as it always does. Supporters of Meghan cried foul, calling the move petty and vindictive. But critics, oh, the critics, they've been relentless. For them, this was long overdue. Good riddance, they say. She wanted out, so let her stay out. And what about Meghan? Reports suggest she's furious. Insiders claim she sees this as a personal attack, a calculated move by King Charles to humiliate her publicly. And maybe it is. Maybe it's not. But the fact remains, she's out. Officially, symbolically, and undeniably out. As for Prince Harry, his name still lingers on the website, albeit in a much reduced capacity. But let's not kid ourselves. The writing's on the wall. His connection to the family is hanging by a thread, and it's only a matter of time before that too is severed. So, what's next for Meghan and Harry? Damage control, of course. You can bet their PR team is working overtime, crafting statements, planning interviews, and maybe even scripting another podcast episode where Meghan can share her truth. But here's the thing, the more they fight, the more they push, the more they try to stay relevant by dragging the monarchy into their narrative, the more they risk alienating the very audience they're trying to win over. Because at the end of the day, people respect consistency. They respect authenticity. And right now, Meghan's moves, this constant back and forth between rejecting the monarchy and clinging to its remnants, reek of desperation. And let's not ignore the irony here. Meghan Markle, who once claimed she wanted to modernize the royal family, now finds herself on the outside, looking in, desperately trying to hold on to the very institution she sought to escape. It's a cautionary tale, isn't it? About ambition. About identity. About what happens when you try to rewrite the rules of an institution that's been around for centuries. But here's the kicker, this isn't just about Meghan. It's about King Charles, too. This move, this deletion, this erasure of her name, it's a power play. A reminder that the monarchy, for all its flaws, operates on its own terms. And anyone who thinks they can bend it to their will, well, they're in for a rude awakening. So, where does this leave us? With a royal family that's drawing a line in the sand. With a former duchess who's scrambling to stay relevant. And with a public that's watching, judging, and, let's be honest, enjoying every messy second of it. Because love her or hate her, Meghan Markle knows how to keep the world talking. But the real question is, for how much longer? Asterisk asterisk, closing scene, voiceover with a tone of finality, asterisk asterisk. The monarchy has made its move. Meghan Markle has been officially erased from the digital records of the royal family. It's a bold, unapologetic statement that leaves no room for misunderstanding. And now, it's Meghan's turn to respond. Will she stay silent? Unlikely. Will she fight back? Almost certainly. But one thing's for sure, the era of Meghan Markle as a royal figure is over. The question is, can she reinvent herself, again? Or is this the beginning of the end for the Duchess of Sussex? Only time will tell. But one thing's certain, the royal drama is far from over. Stay tuned.